Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Fantasy Football and welcome to my video. It's been a long time. I am back. For those who don't know, last week I was ill. I had a really bad fever which lasted for a couple of days, and of course when you're unwell a lot of other stuff starts to happen, such as coughing, sneezing, loss of voice, migraines. So a lot of stuff has happened. I am around 85% fit and ready. And for those who has wished me well, thank you so much. I have read all your comments. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I'm getting better. And I cannot wait to go through my team with you guys and see what the hell has been going on. Now, there is one more thing that I want to talk about, and this may help other people. Now, at the beginning of the season, I absolutely loved playing FPL, but right now, these couple of weeks, I'm not enjoying the game as much as I used to, and I think I found out the reason why. What's happening is most of us are comparing each other way too much. We really need to focus on our own game, and we need to stop thinking about someone else's game. That's the issue. So what I would suggest is focus on your own game. Look at your rank. Look at your team. See what you could do to improve. If you compare yourself to someone on YouTube, someone on Twitter, or someone just in general, that is not the way to go. Because if you compare yourself and you do really badly, it really does hurt. So let's not do it no more. Let's just concentrate on our own journey and let's play this game how we want to play this game. Okay? So let's go. So as you can see, for game week 35, I got 69 points, above the average of 39. Took a -4. Basically, I removed Ericsson and Duffy, and I brought in Cathcart and Kevin De Bruyne. And that, well, those transfers did not pay off so far. And these things happen. I tried to go for 3 Manchester City players. Kevin De Bruyne got himself injured. What can I do? I mean, what can I say? These things happen, guys, and we need to make the adjustments for game week 36. My overall rank is 10,232. I think I am probably 3 points. Just 3 points to get into the top 10k. And I think with the players that I have right now, I can probably manage to get into the top 10k this week. But we'll see. Anything can happen. So Gun here, 1 point. Yeah, did not expect Southampton to lose that much against Newcastle. Gun still has another fixture against Watford, so I'm just hoping that there can be a clean sheet there. Cathcart here as well against Southampton, 2 points. When Watford played Huddersfield, there was a high chance for him to get some bonus points. Huddersfield scored in the 90th minute, and that did not help at all. But this Southampton versus Watford hopefully can be a nice clean sheet for both of them to get those nice clean sheet points. Dunk. I removed Duffy because Duffy was more expensive. Dunk's more cheaper. Good for the bench for the last few games. And a clean sheet. Got another fixture against Tottenham. Not really expecting him to keep a clean sheet, but you never know. Bowley here, 6 points against Arsenal. Wolves actually plays really well against the top 6. Laporte here with 6 against Manchester United. Now anything can happen. Man United are not playing good at all. It is completely crumbling. Trent here with 11 points. having some Liverpool players actually worked out really well. And Deulofeu with 16 points. He had a yellow flag. I was so close to remove him. Kept him. Just didn't know who or which Watford player that I should go for. Kept him. And he brought me 2 goals. And he was a massive, massive boost. Mane with 3. Song with 2. One more game. Brighton, I'm pretty sure he's going to play. And he's looking really good. Sergio here with 10, with 1 assist, and another fixture against Manchester United. This looks promising. And Raul Jimenez only with 2. Was thinking to captain him as well. Was a good captain choice as well. Just did not work out. Brighton keeping a clean sheet. Not what everyone wanted. And against Arsenal at home. Lloris was a massive disappointment. Did not play. Apparently picked up an injury. I just hope that he's back against that Brighton game. Ward-Prowse against Watford. Not really sure what's going to happen here. And Lukaku. A massive differential, but a massive flop. And you know what, guys? I've seen some messages saying, why are you bringing Lukaku? What is wrong with you? You could have went for this. You could have went for that. I know. I totally understand your point. I tried something different. I tried a different differential that not many people has. I mean, if it worked out, then I would have been the start of the show. But it didn't work out. It happens. You take a risk on a player. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. And this time it just didn't. I mean, I did other things right, like having Vardy at the right time, bringing Tielemans at the right time, stuff like that. But this one was a completely flop. And I put my hands up. Did not know Manchester United will crumble that much. And Kevin De Bruyne got himself injured. I don't think he's going to play the remaining games. I hope he will. But it doesn't look like he's going to. But we'll see anyway. So, very, very good double game week for me. The bench boost hasn't really turned out that well. So, I guess I gained a little bit. But anyways, we will move on. I had a really decent game week. Still hasn't finished yet. I'm only like 3 points behind the top 10k. So, that is really good. That's really promising. So there's a high chance for me to get in there now. And for game week 36, this is my team set up so far. I do have some bench issues. I think a lot of FPL managers are going to have some bench issues. I don't think I'm going to play Dunk. But I got a decent amount of players here with good fixtures. Now Lukaku has to go. And I'm thinking to replace him with Firmino so I can get at least 3 Liverpool players. Now I could go and try and get in Mo Salah, but I'm not going to destroy my team. Plus we only have 3 game weeks left after this. And I want to try and maintain in the rank, not destroying it by doing a lot of different changes and taking a lot of hits. Now I think the best option here is just to remove Lukaku and bring Firmino and captain Mane. And I might use my triple captain on Mane for game week 36. If I don't, I will use it in game week 38. I'll just pick a random player and I will use it and I will see where it goes from there. Now, for my suggestions, this Liverpool against Huddersfield looks really, really good. Having at least 2 Liverpool players for this game week should be enough. But I think it's needed. People are going to the defensive routes, which is it's more easier to get than having 3 Liverpool attackers. For me, it's quite easy because I did say that I'm going to be using Lukaku's kind of money, just replace him with someone else. Now, another good fixture here is Spurs against West Ham. I know West Ham's doing pretty good lately, but at home I can see Spurs doing really well, especially like Song, Lucas Moura, players like that could do really well in this fixture. Crystal Palace and Everton, can't really predict these. Brighton against Newcastle. Newcastle's doing pretty well lately. That Perez guy scored a hat-trick. I mean, against Southampton, it's not an easy team to score a hat-trick against. A couple of players in that Newcastle team's looking good. Leicester City against Arsenal. I can see Vardy doing pretty well here. You know, that counter-attack team against Arsenal could do actually really well. That tactic could do really well against this team. Obviously, Manchester City players against Burnley. Manchester City is just going to go for it, full throttle with all their best players. Someone like Sterling, like I don't have Sterling, and I can still get Sterling. I'll have a quick look here. Now, here's a massive disappointment. Look at this, right? I can bring Sterling in. I can remove Lukaku with Firmino. I'm only 0.1. So this is my team. There's a high chance for me to use my triple captain. Now, it all depends on which other Liverpool players that you have. Some people will still have Salah. Some people will have Mane. It's a coin flip, to be honest with you guys. I'm not going to say go and pick this, go and pick that. I don't want to do that for you guys. But I got Mane. And there's a high chance for me to use my triple captain for this game week. I can still bring in Sterling in by removing Kevin De Bruyne and Lukaku. But then I have to think about which striker do I want for this last couple of game weeks. So I need to really think and figure out which player, which striker do I really want. Do I really want to go back and get Vardy? It's got a really good fixture against Arsenal, but other than that, it's quite difficult. So I've got to kind of figure that out. Do I need to go for Sterling? Maybe Bernardo Silva that could cover him, and get Firmino for this amazing home fixture against Huddersfield. Stuff like that. Still early days. Gameweek 35 hasn't finished yet. Still got quite a few games left. And that is about it. There's a high chance for me to use my triple captainship. If I don't, I'll probably use it in the last game week. Would probably just take a risk on the massive differential, and if it pays off, then it will pay off. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But we'll see. We'll see. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining in. If you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed, press the subscribe button and like this video as well. And that is about it. See you guys.